of the head from Kylian Mbappe, an appreciative gesture. This crowd really revved up for this one. Flick on at the near post, and that's tidying up for Barca by Kubasi. What a big night it is for the number 33, his own-year-old Yamal. Mbappe tried to poke it goalwards, but the angle and the situation based on where the Barcelona defenders were, always against him.
Yeah, there's just
It's managed to find its way all the way through to Rafinha, and Donnarumma did remarkably well. If he touches Rafinha, he's going to get sent off. But he timed that run to Kylian Mbappe waiting in the middle. Corner.
Ousmane Dembele's got down that right-hand side and win the ball. Quick one over the top.
Pulls it back here for Marco Asensio. Of course, Barcelona know all about him from the Clasico rivalry with Real Madrid. Gets through Koundé, couldn't get past Araujo. He had to get across sharpish there to close things down. Wonderful feet. First little cap. Promising for Mona. Blocked behind for the corner. First time they've really put passes together in a situation like that, Barca.
Yeah, they've tried to raid quickly.
Marquinhos was attacking it. That's clean off the line. Nuno Mendes, I think it was. And then driven inside netting from Yamal. For both clubs, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldinho, Ibrahimovic, 15 I think in total, have worn both shirts. Lamine with a lovely ball, Donnarumma got there. Is it going to fall here? Yes it is, for Barcelona and Rafinha. Donnarumma got the faintest of touches, but he couldn't divert the ball away, and Rafinha rattles home his 7th goal of the season, the first time he's ever scored in the Champions League, and that's a massive goal in Paris for Barcelona.
Yeah, just indecisive.
Vitinha opens up for Vitinha, who then rattles the shot high and wide.
Yeah, that's a more positive to the second half. Vitinha has been on the ball.
Played on now to Mbappe, who needed all of his speed to keep it in. Araujo's clearance. Here's Dembele! What a goal! That's an absolute rocket from Ousmane Dembele. A smile on the face of Didier Deschamps. Just his 2nd goal in Paris Saint-Germain blue, but it's worth its weight in Champions League gold. It fizzes past Ter Stegen, and we're all square in the Parc des Princes. Lee. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha makes the run. Vitinha makes it 2-1, and just like that, PSG lead the quarter-final. Wonderful football, slick passing, and a clinical finish from Vitinha. Lewandowski coming in, oh, he's missed it. That's a really strange miss from Lewandowski, who's usually deadly in situations like that. The touch for Pedri, wonderful ball lifted in, it's in! It's a brilliant introduction from Pedri. It's a wonderful finish from Rafinha. It's a brilliant Barcelona goal, and there's the talent that Pedri brings. Barcelona midfield, it's 2-2.
Tell you what, absolute instant impact, and we know all about Pedri.
Rafinha hits it low. Donnarumma makes the save and held on to it, and he needed to, because again goes instead to Joao Felix, and that's saved by Donnarumma.
Well, there's always that out ball, isn't it? Rafinha is quite prepared to run beyond.
Ruiz, but Vitinha's kept it alive. Dembele's in! Both! That's twice they've hit the frame with a goal in the second half, PSG.
So Vitinha's
to go. Donnarumma stayed, but nowhere near it. And Christensen with his first touch off the bench. Here's Barcelona back ahead in Paris. What a game this is turning out to be. Barca lead again, and it's Andreas Christensen with his first goal of the season. It's 3-2.
Wow, what a corner. And he didn't actually have to jump. Christensen and Rafinha just watching it back, but
Falls here for Dembele, makes a bit of room and shoots, and Mbappe threw himself at it and couldn't reach it. And there's the full-time whistle blown by Anthony Taylor. Can the dads and lads of Barcelona get it done tonight, the team of youth and experience? Or can PSG dig deep enough to prevent another Champions League disaster? Well, each of the Spanish daily papers had the same Barcelona team on the back page. There's one change from the first leg. Pedri, Berto in midfield. His first leg, yellow card. The mark goes outside of Nuno Mendes and beats him and slapped it in, and Barcelona lead. Well, Rafinha celebrates the goal. But that was wonderful build-up play and approach play from Lamine Yamal, this sensational teenage. Rafinha in the right place at the right time again, and Barcelona stretch their lead. Time to breathe. Rafinha, not a bad ball either, well defended initially by Nuno Mendes, and then rattled over the top of the bar by Robert Lewandowski, and Barcelona so close to a second tonight. By Mendes, and now Barcola can have a run. Araujo getting back. Now, is that a penalty? Or is it just outside the penalty area? It's just outside. Sends him off. It's a red card. Araujo sent off. Well, is that a potential turning point for Paris Saint-Germain? It's Dembele, and it just flicks the net on the way over.
And that's one thing, they were punished twice for the same.
There's Bradley Barcola sliding one all the way through, and then smashed into the roof of the net by Dembele. Well, that's rammed one throughs down one or two throats. Yellow cards being shown here to Martinez and to Mbappe. But the significant crossed in from Nuno Mendes, and then cross from Dembele, and that's inches away. And he knows it, that's how far look. On to Hakimi, and Ter Stegen just about gets in behind. Just bounced in front of the Barcelona captain, and he somehow got in behind. Corner taken short to Hakimi. Vitinha, nobody out to close him down, and that's what happens when you let him from that kind of range. No pressure on the ball, stunning finish. 2-1 tonight for Paris Saint-Germain, and just like they'll square at 4-4 on aggregate.
They have been coming, hasn't it? They hadn't really.
Gundogan with the chance to shoot, oh, just wide. What a moment that would have been. He can't believe it, Xavi. And the crowd. Dembele. Marcelo says he got some of the ball. It's a penalty. He got too much of Dembele. He's gone through the Paris Saint-Germain player to get to the ball. And Mbappe scores. Ice-cold, clinical penalty from Kylian Mbappe. 40th goal of the season. And for the first time tonight, Paris Saint-Germain have got their noses back in front on aggregate. They lead Barcelona 5-4.
Now he's waited the 60th minute.
Looking for a goal. Rafinha, the angle side. Fizzes through the 6-yard box, and Lewandowski can't get there. They are still alive, Barcelona, and the fighting, and now Arch. And Mbappe's gone bursting through the middle. And Mbappe can clinch it. Big save to Stegen. Asensio on the follow-up. There's to Stegen. Clear to Mbappe, who scores this time. 3 chances. The third one converted by Kylian Mbappe. And surely now Paris Saint-Germain are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League after a quite brilliant quarter-final legs against Barcelona.
Oh, it was a catalogue of errors. In fact, this whole game has been a catalogue of errors and badges for Barcelona.
Congratulations to Paris Saint-Germain and to Luis Enrique, who's returned to Barcelona and led his team into the semi-finals of the Champions League. It looked like Barca had the game in their grasp. Rafinha scored the first goal on the night to make it 4-2, and at that stage it looked a long way back for the champions of France. Game turned.
La Eurocopa fue el segundo partido de Luis de la Fuente. Desde entonces no ha vuelto a caer ni una sola vez. Y así contamos también encuentros amistosos. La racha baja 18 porque se perdió un partido amistoso en Londres en marzo del año pasado frente a Colombia. Esa es la formación, ese es el equipo español que va a afrontar hoy esta segunda semifinal de la Liga de Naciones. Ayer tuvieron la oportunidad de ver la primera desde Múnich con la victoria de Portugal 2-1 sobre Alemania. Vamos a ver a Teo ahora, el disparo de Teo desde lejos, se ha marchado alto el tiro de Teo Hernández. El lanzamiento de Teo Hernández, el jugador del Milan, que se ha marchado por encima del travesaño de Lamine Yamal. Atención ahí el posible remate, Lamine fuera. El remate de Lamine fuera. Ha ido a córner, saque de esquina para España. No hubo Nico con Konaté, sigue Nico. El tiro de Nico la ha sacado Miñam. Después Konaté, otra vez Rabiot, logra despejar la pelota Rabiot, se la va a llevar Pedri a Lamine, ante Teo y Doué. Vamos a ver, Lamine intenta jugársela con el balón ahí en el pie izquierdo y que balón de Lamine, oportunidad para Oyarzábal, Nico. ¡Gol! Mendy, que se coloca ahí entre los centrales para subir el balón. Qué buen toque de Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino, Oyarzábal, otra vez Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino. ¡Qué golazo! ¡Lo ha vuelto a hacer! ¡Ha vuelto a marcar Mikel Merino en Stuttgart! ¡Ha vuelto a marcar desde su padre hace 30 años! Intenta llegar Doué, ojo a Doué que tiene posibilidad de tiro. El disparo de Doué. ¡Uy, qué balón, qué mano ha metido Unai Simón! Ha sonado ese disparo duro, raso de Doué, pero la mano fuerte de Unai para evitar. Llega Teo, posibilidad de pase de Teo, atención al remate, Unai de nuevo el remate de Dembele. Otra vez Unai Simón apareciendo en el momento importante porque ahí va Dembele y Cucurella, el tiro de Dembele, otra vez la mano de Unai.
Qué partidazo de Unai.
Otra vez la mano de Unai, Salvador de nuevo ante esa oportunidad de Dembele, ya sabemos que es capaz de... Pues es Pedri el que deja de tacón, Lamine Yamal metiendo esa pelota, la oportunidad. Fuera de juego de Hausen. Fuera de juego de Hausen. Del equipo de Didier Deschamps, que no tiene tiempo para hacer la jugada de ataque. Final de la primera parte, gana España por 2-0. Les dejamos con la segunda edición del telediario y enseguida volvemos. Cucurella, presiona, insiste Francia, Kalulu en el centro, se ha paseado ahí por delante de la portería de España sin remate. Será saque de banda para el equipo español. Teo, el centro de Teo, no, imposible para Dembélé porque lo de Teo era casi un remate a puerta.
Sí, pero otra vez recuperando cuando...
Lamine, el tiro de Lamine, no. Vamos a ver qué indica el árbitro. Penalti a favor de España. Penalti a favor de España, cartulina amarilla para Rabiot. Penalti a favor del equipo español, minuto 5. Al lanzamiento Lamine Yamal, pierna izquierda Lamine. ¡Gol! España 3, Francia 0, 8 minutos de juego de la segunda parte y España apaga. Aquel día de hace 11 meses se adelantó Francia en la partido de semifinal. Atención de nuevo a Nico Williams, Nico Pedri.
¡Qué golazo!
Segundo tiempo, todos los suplentes del equipo español.
Este año más de 4.600 minutos, ojo, penalti.
Sí, penalti a favor de Francia, de Naciones, ahí va Mbappé, pierna derecha, el envío de Mbappé, gol. Engañado a Unai Simón, marca Mbappé que se lleva el balón rápido. España 4, Francia 1. Los franceses sin tiempo que perder y España con mucha ventaja que administrar. Juega hacia el lado izquierdo, Doué. Uy, el disparo se ha ido fuera. El disparo se ha ido fuera. Fortuna ahora para el equipo español. Ahí presionaba ahora Cherki. El balón hacia el lado derecho. Uy, qué buen balón para Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal en el área. El tiro de Lamine. En su cuenta después de tanto de penalti. Cada remate de este chaval acaba en gol, acaba de marcar Lamine Yamal. El quinto tanto para España. Iba llorando esa. Ahí Mbappé en la frontal del área. El envío de Mbappé para Cherki. El tiro de Cherki. Qué golazo de Cherki. El segundo tanto de Francia. Bueno, si ustedes tenían alguna duda sobre ver este partido o no en el día de hoy, si lo han visto y lo están viendo, que estamos seguros de que lo están viendo. Público haciendo la ola, el público español en las gradas de la arena de Stuttgart. Qué buen balón para Justo, el centro de Justo, el gol en propia puerta. Ojo que el gol en propia puerta se lo ha marcado Vivian. Dani Vivian, gol en propia puerta. Bueno, pues ya van 8. 5-3. Ventaja, ojo, atención a Samu. El remate de Samu. La pelota la ha tocado Meñán. Al final a córner. Oportunidad para España de hacer el sexto. Con él buscando aquí a Cherki. Cherki Justo. Sigue Cherki con el balón. El centro es buenísimo. El centro de Cherki es buenísimo. Y acaba de conseguir Francia el 5-4. Ha marcado Kolo Muani el 5-4 del 5-1. Pero se acabó final del partido, un minuto más. Ha añadido Michael Oliver. España se clasifica para la final de la Liga de Naciones domingo que viene, 9 de la noche frente a Portugal. Estaremos antes aquí en la 1 para contarles